Hey y'all, what's up? It's your girl Just Millie and I am here with a New Year's Eve video. I know 2021, I kind of basically ducked off. You guys haven't seen me since so many new things have begun, and I am just so excited for what 2022 has to offer. So this video will be a 2021 recap and a intentional 2022 like planning video. So I'm gonna go through 2021, all of its events and so on and so forth. So for starters, I just want to ask everyone, how has 2021 been to you? And this video is also going to be up before 2022, so you guys can, answer. Sorry, my nose is itching. But you guys can answer. Let me know for real. What is that thing in the corner? Oh, the pillow. You guys can answer. Let me know how 2021 was to you. Okay, so for the first question of my 2021 recap, I wrote down, what was your biggest losses? So for me, my biggest losses in 2021, I would have to say was my confidence in reassurance of who I was. And that also ties into not just like who I am, but who I really am. Because, Zoe, move. Because I basically had to find my identity in Christ, my identity as a Black woman in the process of getting an education, a Black woman learning, the prime example of love, of real love, the true love that's shown, by Christ, going deeper into my faith, losing, and that's crazy, like how God works, because like in order for me to get closer to God, like the process that I went to get closer to God, I got further away to get closer, if that makes sense. Like I reached a point where I never thought I'd reach before without even realizing it. And once I realized how far I had reached, it made me want to go so much deeper into just getting back my relationship with God. Now it's one of my healthiest relationships. Definitely lost confidence and the reassurance of my identity. Can I think of anything else? In 2021, I also had a setback in my business. That's like been in the works for a while, but it just, I started getting more serious, and that's when things started clashing, and I just took a break. So my business isn't technically a loss, like, because it's still here. I took some time, to step away, figure out the most healthiest way to run my business, time management, also prioritizing myself, also because it's something that I can just easily push to the side, which, I know isn't the most healthiest way to deal with things, but in the past, that is what I've been used to. So I'm working on transforming into healthier habits. Okay, so I'd say that for my biggest losses of 2021, that those two sum it all up. So my confidence and reassurance of my identity and my business. My greatest accomplishments and wins, I'm gonna take some time. My greatest accomplishment of 2021 and my biggest win, hands down, is establishing an intimacy with God in our relationship like no other. Like the intimacy has given me a different understanding of what a relationship with God truly looks like and what it means. Like, despite my culture, which, if this is your first time on my channel, I am Haitian American. My parents are Haitian. I was born here, but I grew up on that Haitian culture. I grew up in a Haitian church. I'm a Zoe girl. Zoe girl for life, okay? So, growing up, my culture and my religion always worked hand in hand. But this year has definitely taught me that culture has no place in your religion, nor does it have a place in your relationship with God. So my greatest accomplishment this year was building an intimacy with God and a relationship with God like no other. And it's not at its best, but it is its best for my past experiences, my past, relationships with God. This is one of the best relationships I've had. And definitely there's room for growth. There's room to, grow deeper. But right now, we've been progressing. Okay, my next greatest accomplishments, I'd say, for me personally, this will be an accomplishment because it's something that I love doing. I haven't had the chance to do in the past that much, but I'm now getting into it. I'd say traveling. If you guys didn't know, I have 3 dogs at my house. One of them is Zoe. Zoe is my personal baby, my baby. She's a Yorkshire Terrier. I have a Terrier Lab. He is my sister's dog. He is white/tan coated. The tips of his fur is tan. And I also have Zeus. He is Rudy's dog. Rudy is a very, very close friend of mine, like family. He's my family. So yeah, we have them 3 here. I call them my crackhead broke besties. So that was just now barking. But yeah, definitely my second accomplishment would have to be traveling. This year I've gone to Texas. I've gone to Haiti. I went to Orlando, like on a road trip with my friends. We got a B&B. We celebrated, we partied during the summer. And also in the summer when I went to Texas, I went to a business convention. I went to 2 business conventions this year. I really put myself out there this year. And I really like that. So definitely more to come. 2022, I'm putting it out there because I know God's gonna do what he has to do. But I should be going to Alaska. If I go to Alaska, then God's plan prevailed. And if I don't, then God's plan prevailed, okay? My window's open, so that's what y'all hear. If y'all hear anything. No, Zoe, go over there. Move. Okay, besides traveling, besides my relationship with God, I would say my relationship with friends and family has kind of grown a little bit more. Like, a little backstory. So this is kind of like a deeper get to know me and get to know the new me into going into the new year type vibe. So don't get me wrong, I love my family. I've always just been a little more quiet around my family, if that makes sense. To myself, I am the second oldest of 3. I had an older sister and I have a younger sister. So my older sister used to be the extroverted family glue type, family announcer, family planner. Like, she had the role. You know, she was like the second mom, if that makes sense. And she had great relationships with all of our family members. She kept connected with family in Haiti. She kept connected with the family that was here. She was, you know, always around. She was always around, always there. Me, on the other hand, I was really to myself, quiet. I've always had like crackhead energy on the inside, but around other people, I just like stayed to myself because I never expressed my true self around people, if that makes sense. I didn't have that many friends growing up. You know, just give me a little backstory on who I was, how I was. So after my sister passed, you know, I kind of had to step in periodically over a period of time into that position of communicating with people, just, you know, taking on responsibilities, and people finding you to be the oldest and having to, you know, have responsibilities. I wasn't used to having responsibilities. And I was 17 when my older sister passed, and she was 6 years older than me. 6 years older than me. So fast forward, what is it now, like 3 years? Fast forward 4 years. I used to be like really to myself, and even like around my friends. Sorry, that's me clicking my pen. It's like a habit that I have. But not only just talking to family, but like talking in general, expressing. It's not something that I used to do so freely. Like just telling people how I felt. I still am a person who really gets in my head a lot and kind of sort of overthinks and overanalyze, overprocess things, but I do it less now. I try to get everything out of my head and out into the air to people so that they can understand what's happening in my head, what's going on, like what am I thinking, what's processing, what's going on, you know? So 2021, a great accomplishment of mine has been being able to verbally communicate with people who are family members, people I know, just being able to put my words out there and take them out of here. So I'll write that down as a great accomplishment of mine. Effective. Also, I'm communicating now and it's effective. I'm communicating with less emotion because before, because I kept everything inside, whenever it would come to the time where I would have to explain myself or explain how I was feeling, I'll be overwhelmed by all the emotions that I felt in that moment. I felt from that situation, everything. And I would always cry. Now, I don't cry that much when I try to express myself or tell people how I feel. I just really just try to get the facts out and not communicate the emotion, because it's the emotion to me now, it doesn't matter like about the emotion. It matters about what happened. And if I liked it, if I didn't, Did it have a positive, negative effect? Do I want it to happen again? Do I not? Is it something that I want to nip in the bud, nip it in the bud, like, you know, just effective communication. In 2022, we're going in there with effective communication. I've gained a different level of self-discipline. That's what it is. So just for a clarification, I have had loss, I have had wins, I have changed in ways, and in ways I have stayed the same. At the same time where I've changed for the better, I just want to clarify that that doesn't mean that, you know, that doesn't mean that I'm not gonna experience life. I'm not gonna, things aren't gonna happen. I'm just gonna live this glass picture perfect life as everything continues to get better, because there's no good in the world. There's no better without the bad and the worst. So you have to go through those things, okay? To grow. That's how you grow. So I say these accomplishments and these wins to embrace my growth, and I also said my losses to acknowledge the bad that will come, but it won't last. That's all I'm saying. Bad times don't last. Your accomplishments continue to elevate you. They continue to, lead you towards your better self. 2022, all my accomplishments, I want to have bigger and better accomplishments than my accomplishments for 2021. So in this New Year's Eve day, I've set time aside to do a recap of my 2021, do some reading, and also I have my planner here. I have like schedules and everything. I'm gonna go through my planner for the new year. Also, shout out to mommy and daddy, cause they be watching my videos, y'all. My mom, side note, I just love how my relationship with my parents also this year have definitely like taken a 360 for the good, and just gonna continue to get better. I love my parents. My mom has been on me. She's been like, when are you gonna start making videos again? We really liked your videos. And then she'll like give me ideas to make videos on and stuff like that. My dad literally sits on the computer like desk, and he's just watching YouTube, watching pranks and stuff. I used to prank them a lot too, but I'll bring the content. 2022, okay? 2022, it's different vibes. What I want my channel to be, because I want to be intentional in everything that I do. Intentions are something. Being intentional is something that I learned this year. Because without direction, you're free to go left, right, up, down, north, south, zigzag, diagonal, up, across, everywhere. So with intentions, you set intentions and you move down your intentions, you move in that direction. You'll be moving towards whatever you want to accomplish, whatever you want to succeed at, whatever you want to do, you'll be able to do it. And I'm putting it out there because I'm keeping myself accountable, and I'm putting it on you guys to keep me accountable. So, y'all gonna follow me on IG. We're gonna get into all that. But for my YouTube, I want to do faith and lifestyle. I definitely want to do beauty. I do hair. I'm a hairstylist. I was in, what is it called? Remission. I don't know if I said the right word. Don't haze me if I did. But I want to do beauty. I do hair. I do my makeup. I'm getting into doing that more. I am pretty entertaining person, so I would definitely have some entertaining videos on my channel. I am, you know, I am involved at my church. I'm into ministry. I've been in ministry since I was a young child. I've always been passionate about dance, just being able to express with my body, with just expressing without having to say anything. You know, it roots from me at a time where I wasn't able to always communicate my words. So I would always lead to dancing to express how I was feeling and, you know, my emotions. So dance, you guys will be seeing a little bit of that side of me in 2022. So I have faith and lifestyle, beauty and entertainment, and dance. So with the dance, I'll incorporate more with like, because I will be also putting myself out there, going to different activities and things. So I'll be having my vlogs and, you know, things just to share my life with you guys. My YouTube channel will definitely be a documentation of my life, and anyone who wants to follow me on the journey of life that I have ahead of me with everything that God has planned for me also, you're welcome to join my journey. You're welcome to also like hit me up with any questions you might have on IG, of course. You guys can follow me on my IG at The Real Millie. It was so nice doing this on camera with you guys. Definitely have a lot planned for 2022, and I'm holding myself accountable, holding the people around me accountable, and we're just in for a great year. Like, we're in for a great year. I'm not scared to say that on camera. I'm not scared to say that now in December of 2021 and see what January and the first 6 months of 2022 come with. Like, bring some pressure. Bring some pressure. All right. So I got my 2021 recap, got my 2022 channel goals set aside. With my church, I will be doing a 21 days of fasting. I think on my Instagram, I will go into more depth into what it is and how I will be doing it. I will probably share the guide that my church gave me with everyone on there. If they are interested, definitely welcome to join. Whew, 2021 came and now she's leaving. It's crazy, but thank God we're here. We're here on December 31st, 2021, because not a lot of people can say that, you know, they made it to December 21st, 2021. And I'm just so grateful beyond measure. There's nothing that I can say that can explain my gratitude to being able to be here to see New Year's. So happy New Year's Eve, everyone. Merry late Christmas and happy New Year's to my family on my YouTube channel. I love you guys. Thank you for supporting me. This YouTube channel has been around for a minute, okay? But thank you for supporting me. Thank you for coming into the new year with me on this journey. I love you guys, and just live your best life. Live your best life. Whatever that means to you, I am in no room to judge. Live your best life and be your best self. Whatever the highest, best version of yourself. Work into that direction. Work into becoming that person. That person that you've always dreamed of becoming when you were 8 years old, 9 years old, you know, when you were a kid, because that's when everything was pure, genuine, you know. Yeah, you didn't have that much experience, but, you know, experience kills sometimes. So be your best self. Accomplish things. Set goals for yourself. Don't let time fly without doing anything for yourself. All right. It's your girl Millie, and I'm signing out. Bye, 2020.